In today's video, I'm going to show you 10 highly effective games to improve concentration for kids. And stay until the end because I'll show you exactly how to play each game, explain how kids build focus and attention, and share simple tips you can use right away to help kids focus better. Then tell me in the comments which game you like the best. Thank you. My name is Laura Moreno and I'm a certified parent coach. I'm also the mom of 2 kids, Max and Tommy, 8 and 4, and the founder of the community Good Moms, a community for accountability, support with thousands of moms from all over the world, where every week we share what we're learning, how we're raising our kids, what are the challenges we're having. It is the best sisterhood of moms that support each other in this beautiful job, which is raising a kid. And now, also, I put together a beautiful course for you. You can download it before. It's how to create a calm home with your kid. And it follows like many different strategies that we do at home to have a house that is calm and loving and connected. So if you have a child that is like exploding, or if you think you're yelling all the time and your house is a nightmare, just download the course because it's free and it's really going to help you. And now on to the topic. So what are some highly effective games that you can use to improve concentration for kids and focus? Here we go. Well, first of all, why do you want to do this? Well, you need to help your kids build the muscle of concentration, because if not, they're not going to be able to learn in the school. And kids are not born with this. So you have to practice this skills often and over and over and over. Okay, so why do you need to do it? Because this is how they learn. They need to focus to be able to learn. And it brings them confidence and it teaches them that they can do really hard things. So also, doing these games, which are a lot of fun, you do a lot of connection activities and connecting activities for the family. And this is the best thing that you can do for your family, doing connecting activities, because this teaches your kids that you have a beautiful, lovely home that they can be safe in, and this allows them to be confident and express their feelings. I just feel like protected. The last thing that you want is to have a house where kids cannot come and tell you their problems. This is why you need to build connection and you need to be calm and you need to play these games. So let's talk about the concentration games. Well, the first one that we do, and this one is for my son Tommy, who's 4, and this one works really, really well, is this sticker puzzle, which is so cool. Basically, you get a paper that has the image of an animal or something, and then you have another paper which is the stickers. And the kid has to look at the stickers, look at the number in the sticker, number 15, and put it in the paper where they have to stick the sticker. And it is so cool for them. My son loves doing it. He spends like 20 minutes putting the stickers together, and when he finishes, it's like, Mom, look what I did. And he's so proud and happy. So that's number 1. The second one is we just learned it in the Mark Roberts channel. It was one of the really cool tricks that he teaches. And it's basically, imagine you're going to pick this up, right? And you have, this is your hand, and on top of this is your kid's hand. So you have one hand, another hand, and the thing that you're going to pick. And basically the idea is like, you as a mom, as an adult, you're thinking like you're going to get this much faster. You're going to get it so faster. But your kid who has the hand on top of you, he's going to get it much faster because he's the one that knows when he's going to move the hand. And me, instead of that, I have to observe when he's going to move the hand, and then there's a lot of processes that go to my brain from that observation, like, oh my God, he's going to get it, to move my hand. So it's a lot of fun because always kids win, and it's a lot of fun to play together. So just try it. It's like, again, your hand, your kid's hand, and an object, and you just have to pick it up really, really fast. Okay, the next game is Thumb Wars, and this is so cool, and this one builds like a lot of coordination, a lot of strength, a lot of like resilience for when kids lose, and a lot of connection as well because you are having so much fun. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4 Thumb Wars, it's no explanation neither. The next game that we like to play is I Spy, or how we call it in Spain is called Veo Veo. And basically, if you're like walking in the street with nothing to do or in the car, you can play this game and kids love it. And you just like building this like concentration and focus and attention to details, and great game to play. The next game you can play is a story building game, and this one is so cool and it's great for the dinner table. So what do we do when my brother-in-law comes over with his son? We all sit in the table, we're like 6-7 people in the table, and then one of the kids will start one story. There was a volcano that erupted and there was a kid and blah blah blah, and he starts like telling a story that is kind of crazy, like a dream, super crazy story, and then the next person has to continue the story. So this builds like attention, focus, because you don't need to pay attention to what they are doing, and at the same time each person builds on the story, which makes it more fun and more fun and more fun, and they're crazy things and we all have an amazing laugh. Okay, the next game is add a letter word game, and this one is really cool, and I always lose at this game because I'm from Spain and I don't know all the vocabulary and they always win the game against me. Basically, you choose a letter. Let's start with A, and then each person of the family is adding a letter. A, okay, I'll say B. Then the next person says W or X or whatever, Y. And then if you can challenge the person to see if that's a word. Okay, what is the word that you're thinking about? Because, for example, if you do ABX, excuse me, what is that about? I'm going to challenge you. What is that? So this is incredible because it builds also the focus, also the vocabulary for kids. And it's a lot of fun because parents lose and kids win, and they love that so much. Okay, the next game that we play is, of course, Charades. And my kids love this one so much. And what we will do, we don't even have like the whole board game. We just take some papers, usually business cards from my husband, all business cards from my husband, and we just write like the words, and they need to act it out, and so much fun. Just play it, and we do it after dinner or on holidays. It's great. Okay, the next game that I love, and all those games are for all the family or ages. The next game that I like to play at home to improve focus, and also because they're a lot of fun, is bracelets making. My son, Tommy, he got this bracelet set and he loves making bracelets, and it's the cutest thing because he's there like picking an A and connecting a star and a train, and Mom, how do you spell your name? And you're spelling my name, and he's there like for 20-30 minutes doing this beautiful bracelet and then gives you as a present, and it's the cutest thing, and he's learning to spell, he's focusing, so it's precious to see. Okay, the number 8 game is Lego and construction games. Oh my god. Yeah, nothing to say about these games. For example, Legos. My son Max, who's 8, could stay 2 hours building a Lego, like no problem. 2 hours. He's also neurodivergent. He has ADHD and we think also a little bit of autism, so that helps with the hyper focus. But he can stay for hours building a Lego, or actually, whenever he says, I'm bored, Mom, what should I do? It's like, well, why don't you do a track of Hot Wheels? And we have this set of like maybe 50 tracks, and I'll say like, why don't you put the track from upstairs to downstairs? And we have this amazing circuit around the home with race tracks, and it's a lot of fun. And that helps him focus, problem solve. What do I do, Mom? This car is like falling, and it fills the time as well. So, and the last one, Hot Wheels track challenges. That's the one that I was telling you about. Which basically I tell him, would you be able to build this track to do this? Like go up and down and return. And he's also thinking like a little bit of an engineering, like how do I make it go up or down? And this is improving his focus, improving his problem solving, and also improving his resilience. Because when things fall or they don't work and he's tired and it's also helping us collaborate with him. So these are the 10 games that improve focus and resilience and that I tell you about. And also we share tons of these games in my community called Good Moms Community. Basically, it's a community of thousands of moms around the world sharing resources and information on how to nurture and raise our calm and confident kids. Just check the information below. It's really affordable, and we meet every week on Fridays to talk about challenges, questions that we have, and also we have a private Facebook group that we talk about. We are in there all the time sharing jokes and gifts and everything that is going through our mind. And the last thing is we also have incredible courses and resources in our platform, how to raise calm kids, how to set up rules, how to, for example, stay grounded or stay calm when you're about to explode, how to feed our children. And we have all these resources in the community. Check it out below. Again, 75% off because I only wish my mom had this community when she was raising us. And because we are sisterhood, a community is a village, let's do all this together. Click the link below, check everything that is included, and I know you're going to gasp because there's so much. There's like a lot, and it's so cheap, and you're like, what is this about? And you get so much value. And then so enter your name, your email, your payment confirmation, and within a minute you'll get an email from me saying, yeah, you're here, yeah, let's have fun. And I'll send you also the link to the private Facebook group, as well as the link to the weekly calls and the link to access our platform with all the courses that I told you about. Join the community, you're going to have so much fun, and talk to you very soon. Take care.